You may have noticed if you log into the web app that it looks slightly different. On the home screen, instead of the orange button, you see a giant red button or a giant button that is a lot more obvious as to what it does. We used to have all positions show up with a tiny little arrow. We wanted to be subtle about it, but we realized that a lot of people didn't know what it was and didn't even know that was there, including our own very own CEO, Randy. Randy was like, I didn't know that we had this. So sorry, Randy, I got to throw you under the bus a little bit. But he didn't know that that was where the button was. He was going in to the individual position. So we made that adjustment. So now it's really obvious. You can see all of your positions with this one button, okay? You may have also noticed that you have a pull down arrow under each of the smartfolios that shows you what is inside of each smartfolio. Okay, this is a function that that was originally reserved for the full position screen, but now we've added it to just the home page on the smart cards on the right side here, so that you can get a deeper look much quicker for each smartfolio. And that includes your custom. So in this case, I have a custom smartfolio with just AMD and NVIDIA. It got into them recently, right? It was in cash for a long time. I remember I was watching this and it was just in cash for a long time. Didn't bother me, just let the AI do its thing. But recently it got in to both. And you can see that I have 5 shares of AMD, 1 share of NVIDIA, and the rest in cash. Okay. The owned stocks also look slightly different. We rearranged the data so that it's a little bit more consistent with the smartfolio smart cards. So instead of showing stock price on the right side, it parallels the smartfolio smart card. It shows you the value of your position instead of the stock price, just like it does in the smartfolio. So in this case, I have AMD also bought manually, right? It's a white card. Indicates that there's no AI involved here. I have 1 share bought at 119.22. Okay. And the value of it, because it's just 1 share, is 119.22. Okay. So here, this is the stock price. It's in a smaller font. The more important number, which is the value of your position, is over here. And below that is your daily change in both dollars and percentage. So AMD lost, everything is down today, right? It's just a bad day. AMD lost 3% today, which equates to $4. Now, here's the exciting piece that I think that all of you have been waiting to see. I think that all of you, some of you were part of the crypto masterclass because you enrolled in that the early access for crypto. Of course, part of that also is the ability to trade crypto on our software platform that we've been talking about for a while. Now, I am very pleased to show you that in our test environment, you can see that we have crypto ready to go. Now, before everybody jumps out of their seats, I do have to say that some people have access to this, but we're rolling it out in a very limited fashion, right? First come, first serve kind of thing from when you enrolled. Currently, even though we are currently live with it, you won't be able to see it. Okay, I just want to throw a big disclaimer out there. Currently, our broker Velox and our crypto partner Paxos, they are still working out some of their certifications and legal stuff. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so they are not ready for us to connect the wires on the back end for us to actually trade live. But we are ready as the user interface, that supplier for you guys. We are ready to show you at least a demo of how it will work. Okay. You will see when it's ready, and we'll email you to make sure you don't miss it. You will see a button to enable crypto over here. Okay, that button, when you click it, you'll have to agree to some disclosures and some terms and conditions. as you would at any other broker ever. And once you agree to those conditions, then crypto will be revealed to you, and you will see cryptocurrencies under start trading. You can see in this test environment, we've also done some trades. We own a little bit of Bitcoin. We own a little bit of Litecoin. And we have some Bitcoin Cash in our watch list and Ethereum as well. Obviously, you can see the way we distinguish crypto is with the purple font. We wanted to deliver crypto integrated into your stock investing experience. We didn't want to segregate the experience of investing in smartfolios and investing manually and in stocks, and then do a separate wallet and key and an email address and password for crypto, because that's usually how you have to do it for a lot of the brokers out there. We wanted a seamless integration. And this is how we do it. Everything looks the same, except the only way you would know, unless you already recognize crypto for what it is as a currency, the hint is that it ends in USD, right? Because it's traded in dollars. But if you didn't know that already, then the way to tell is with the purple font. Okay, so cryptocurrencies will be at the top. When we launch, we'll have these initial coins. Paxos is constantly adding more, and Velox is constantly adding more as well. And below that is what you've always seen, right? Your popular stocks and your big movers. We'll probably have big movers integrated into, or I should say, we'll probably have crypto integrated into the big movers as well. But that'll be coming soon. That's not something that we have day one. Let me show you now how trading crypto works, because it's a little bit different than the way you would place a trade for a stock. So let's come up here and let's search for Ethereum. ETH, USD. Obviously, the one again in purple is the crypto coin. Let's let that load. And you'll notice that in a crypto trading window, we only have limit buy available. That's because currently Paxos and Velox are only allowing limit orders for now. Market orders are coming, but we have to roll these things out one at a time. So with our interface, we're only showing limit buy. The way you enter a limit buy would be different as well, because typically in a stock, you would enter the number of shares you want to buy and then at the price you want to buy it at. In crypto, we could do that, but that's actually really complicated, because then I have to, what if I don't want to buy a whole Ethereum coin? What if I only want to buy half of one? Then I have to like do math of how much I'm going to spend. It's difficult. Usually the way that most brokers do it is you enter a dollar amount, and which is the reverse of the way that you would trade a stock. So you would enter, let's say I want to just buy $200 worth of Ethereum. And I set a limit price at just something as close as what it is right now. So I'm just going to type in exactly what the real-time price is given to me, 3392.50. Okay. And it does the math for me. Estimated tokens is 0.058-ish. That's how many Bitcoins, or excuse me, that's how many Ethereum I'm going to buy. I click review order and make sure that the summary is correct. Hit submit. Let it do its thing. It says pending order, but as of right now, this is kind of hitting nothing on the back end, right? Because like I just said earlier, Paxos and Velox are still working out their certifications and agreements, and they haven't connected the back end to our front end yet, right? The front end being the app. Okay, so I'm going to pause there and just take any questions about the product update that we've had so far.
Aaron, the only other thing I can think of is under that start trading tab, how the portfolios have moved. I'm not sure if you got to that yet, and it's very quick.
Oh yeah, you're right. I totally forgot about that. Thanks, Lee. So another change that we made is under start trading. If you go under AI Smartfolios, we used to divide it up by tier. We're not doing that anymore. We've had so many people, ask, well, which one fits my investment palette, right? And my investing style, conservative, moderate, aggressive. So now we've sorted it by conservative, moderate, aggressive, and then your customs are all the way at the bottom. So we've reorganized that by risk factor, not by pricing tier.